Okay, you're welcome back, everyone. It is Devans again. For those that are new on this channel, make sure you subscribe. I've not been posting for the past 2 days. I wasn't feeling fine, and a subscriber of mine called Graham checked on me yesterday. He commented and was like, "Devans, we're waiting for your puzzles, and you've not been posting. Is there anything wrong?" Okay, I've not been doing good, but now I'm fine, and I can post as many puzzles. Thank you for checking on me, Graham. So we have another interesting puzzle today, and it's not a mate in two puzzle like the previous ones. So sorry for those that always pause on the first second of the video and try to solve the mate in two puzzle, because now they're not going to realize it's a mate in two puzzle. They're going to try to solve it thinking it's a mate in two puzzle until they resume the video, and then they would know it's not a mate in two puzzle. Sorry for them, but anyways, thank you for always trying out my puzzles and then leaving reviews in the comment. It really means a lot. Thank you for liking my videos. Okay, so let's try it out. This puzzle is not a mate in two puzzle like the usual. This one is a white to win scenario. White has to win this game. And how is it going to win it? So as we see, black only has pawns, but then white has pawns and a queen. But then black is in a situation where it has no move. You get? So if it was black's time to move, it would be a stalemate. So as white, if we really want to win this game, we have to play a move that gives black a chance to play. Because if we don't give black a chance to play on our first move, then it will be a stalemate, and then we won't be able to win. You get? So for example, if we play a king, if we play our queen anywhere, then that's a stalemate because black has nowhere to play. So we have to get a move that gives black a chance to play, like a move like g6, so that black can take our queen and then black gets a chance to play, and then we find a way of winning this game. So if we play g6, black is definitely going to take our queen, as it's the only move black has to play. And then if we try to run, as we see, black is too close, so our pawn is really gone. Even if we try to promote it, it's gone, and it's very tough to win this game now. So we're going to find a way where we can get there and still win our game. So what about if if black tries to play, and then as we're moving, black gets closer, we try to bring another pawn to protect our pawn. So for example, black gets here, and then we bring another pawn here to protect our pawn on d6. So as we see, black cannot capture this pawn because that would be a very rookie mistake. Because if you capture that pawn, then we get enough space to go and promote and get a queen. And if we get a queen, then we're definitely winning this game. So black won't capture that pawn. Black will say, okay, so if that's what you've done, let's also try to move these pawns and get you into that situation as well. So as white, there is no other move left for us apart from moving our king. So as we're trying to move our king to go and get and protect those pawns, then black is also going to come. So we will have to capture, and then black plays, and then we try to play here, and then black will play here. You try to come. That would be that's a wrong move for white. That would be a losing move. White will have to play here, and then black will keep on playing around here, and then you will also keep on playing around here, because if you give black a chance, then that's a losing game. Sorry, that's even a wrong move for us on white, because if you play here, then white can go. So we have to keep around here. So yeah, that's what we have to play. And then if you get into this situation, then it's probably leading to a draw. Definitely, because no one is going to be willing to take the behind pawn to give the other opponent a winning move. So we are definitely going to be playing those two moves. Black is going to come back, and then I go here, and then black goes back here, and then I go here. So it's going to be leading to a draw. So that whole variation doesn't work out. As we see, giving our queen does not give us the win. Giving our queen by taking pawn g6 doesn't give us a win. It either gives us a draw or even a loss in a worst case scenario. So we have another way to do it to give black a chance, and that is to put our queen on b5. b5 means the black pawn can capture the queen, and then black can get a move to play. You get, so that won't be a stalemate for black. And then when black tries to capture our queen, we get to run and maybe promote to a queen. And then when black also tries to go, then I guess we reach before black, and then we get a queen. But then it's black's turns to play. And then when black plays here, we can come to b8 so that we capture black as it promotes to a queen or any other piece. And if black promotes, then we cannot capture this queen, because when we capture this queen, it's now a stalemate. It's becoming tougher now, huh? Not so? It's a stalemate now, because if you capture that queen, then black has no place to play. If you capture that queen, black has no place to play. So it's a stalemate. So we don't have to capture that queen. And then if we leave it, then it's another problem, because when black captures, then that's another problem. You can't it's going to be a problem, because black is going to play any move. Let's say you don't capture it, then black is going to play any move. It's going to check you, and then it's going to be hard. Black can check you, and then you have to run, capture your pawns, and then black can even sacrifice black can even sacrifice its queen, because it knows you can't capture it. You capture it, it's a stalemate for him. So black, that's a losing game for us. That's we can't win. It's not a losing game, but we can't win if we do that by giving our queen. But no, by giving our queen and then replying with moving the F file pawn. So when we give our queen, we have to move our D file pawn. So when we move our D file pawn, still black is going to do one thing, that's to run to promote. And then again, we are promoting before him. But then again, if we try to capture this pawn, he's going to get a queen. And then remember, we can't capture because now that's a stalemate. So we have to find a way of doing it. And how could that be? If we try to run and try to promote another pawn, then black promotes, and you try to run, black can just check you, and then you're running away, he's capturing your pawn. So it's really tough. It's really tough. And I think the problem is us promoting to a queen. Let's try promoting to another piece. Maybe that can help us. If we promote to another piece, we give black a chance to take our queen, yes, and then we continue. Black continues, we continue, black continues, and then we promote to another piece. Let's say our bishop. Does that lead us to win this game? Not really, because now what's a bishop going to do here? Unless if you try to say let's give black a chance to move, black is still going to escape, and then there's no way you're going to win it, because black is now going to, there's no stalemate for black anymore, but then black has a queen. There's no way you're going to win this game. So it's going to check you and then take your pawn. So it's really not helping us. We don't need a bishop in this scenario. What do we need? As we see, even a rook capture the same thing. Giving a rook, promoting to a rook is not going to help us, because now what's a rook going to do here? Nothing. It's not going to do anything for us. If you try to come and capture, remember that's a stalemate. So let's try promoting to a knight. And now, as we see, a knight can help us in a way that it can checkmate the black king from that corner it is, right? But then it can, but that's if it is on the squares f6 and g7, those two squares. But then if we can get to those squares, then we can win the game. If we can get to those squares before black gets to promote and then distract us from getting into those squares, we can get to win this game, because now black can't move its queen, it's rotated. And then can we do it? Let's try it out. So if black tries to move its pawn to b2, the only way we can get to g7 is to first move to e6, Yes, e6. And then if black promotes maybe to a queen, then we move to exactly g7, and that's a mate. G7 is a mate using our knight. So definitely the right move was to go and then promote to a knight. After promoting to a knight, then you get to mate black before it mates you, before it checks you with its queen, with its newly promoted queen. So that was the move. That was the move. Go promote to a knight, then as it goes to promote, you move. It promotes, you go to g7, and that's a mate. So if you found it, please let us know in the comment section. And if you didn't find it, please let us know what you found. It still doesn't matter. What matters is sharing with us. And then please make sure you like the video and subscribe if you need to subscribe. Until next video, have a good time.